welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah. This is my bus Clementine. She's a 2008 Chevy bus. I just got back from a month-long road trip that I went on with two friends, and now that they have moved their stuff out of the bus and I have moved the rest of my things into the bus, I thought I would do an updated bus tour. Right this way. I decided to keep the original bus doors. My dad just helped me install a panel and a new lock to keep me safe. I have a battery bank under here, which takes up the lower half of this closet. To the right, I have all of my shoes. I've gotten rid of a lot of shoes throughout this process. I still might have more than other van lifers have, but I do like my shoes. I have my dash area, I have my sunglasses, I have some coins I use for laundromats, and some extra chargers. And of course, I have a fire extinguisher and my sunshade behind the driver's seat. This is the cabinet above the driver's area. I use it to store bags right now. It was a cubby for my cat, but she ended up not using it a whole lot. So I still have the cat door in case I need to use it for her for any reason, just to keep her in there to keep her safe. But for now, it's just extra storage. Here we have my absolutely adorable fridge. I love it. I love how much space I have. It's like 7.3 cubic feet. Unfortunately, I might have to end up swapping it out for a smaller fridge if my battery can't handle it. But for now, I absolutely love it. And I am really hoping I'll be able to figure out an electrical system so I can keep it. I just love having all of this room for snacks. I also love being able to make ice cubes for drinks. Up here I have a spice rack. I just have some basics. I don't know what most of these are. To be honest, I don't cook. I have some paper utensils that I had to get when our sink broke on the trip. But I have my coffee mugs here. I have all of my melamine dishes that won't break if they are dropped. Can't say the same for my coffee mugs, I have to be careful. And then I just have some pantry items. It's a little messy up here right now, but it's mostly just leftovers from the trip. I have my sink with an extendable hose. I also have a very deep basin, which I love. And when this window's rolled down, I can actually swivel this outside and it doubles as a shower. In this drawer, I keep all of my silverware, cutting knives, and right now just a lighter for my candles. In this drawer, I have personal hygiene items. I have my glasses, contact lenses, solution, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, etc. And then in these cabinets below, I have a bunch of other kitchen stuff. I don't really need a lot of space. I'm not a huge cook. I would love to learn, but as of right now, this space is perfect for me. I have some pots and pans that I use with my butane stove. I have some oven mittens because I plan on getting a butane powered toaster oven. I have my water jugs for storage, and I have my coffee pot. And right now, that's pretty much all I need. This is my butane stove. My dad actually gave it to me right before I left on the trip. I didn't think I'd be using it a whole lot, but I actually ended up loving it. You just load this up with the butane containers here, which are only like $3 at Walmart. Flip this over, and you have a gas stove ready to go. And then this just slides right here where it is in easy reach. This is my get ready mirror. I wanted to find one before we left on the trip, and I couldn't find one anywhere. Luckily, Kai realized that we never used our rear view mirror, so we repurposed it. I absolutely love it. It turned out to be the perfect height, the perfect size, and it swivels. This is my Max Air fan, which I absolutely love. It does have an automatic temperature sensor, so if the temperature in here gets above 78 degrees, it will automatically kick on. This is my dinette booth. I'm very proud of it. I built it by hand. The cushions are really comfortable. They're memory foam mattresses. This table lowers between these benches, and the other cushions fold into the center, and it does create an extra bed, which is a little smaller than a twin-size bed, but it's very comfortable. Kai slept on it the entire trip and had no issues. I have 3 of these water storages. My fridge works very, very well. It just takes up a lot of electricity, which is very unfortunate because I love having my big fridge, but I might end up having to replace it with something smaller. But no matter what I get, I have to have ice makers because I like my drinks cold. And then I have 3 of these. This one is 1.3 gallons. I've got 2 1.3 gallon jugs, and then I have one 1 gallon jug underneath my sink area. And I just fill them up at like Safeways, Walmarts, whenever I go grocery shopping. Above the booth, we have 3 of my clothing containers. I've got pants and skirts in one and shirts in the other 2. Over here, I have jewelry in this little box, as well as on my little tree. I have makeup in this bag, bracelets in this box. These are both self-care. So I have my hair products, my makeup, I have hand sanitizer, I have my skincare, my moisturizer, I have my makeup brushes, flossers, hair dryer, makeup wipes, all that good stuff. And then behind my self-care bins, I have a purple circular bin, and that has all of my hats and belts. Under this bench, I have things that I need to access more often right here in the beginning. So I have my undergarments, bras, socks, underwear. And then in the bin behind it, I have all of my activewear, my swimsuits, my leggings, my workout stuff, And then in the very back, because I hardly ever wear them, I have all of my denim. I have an aversion to denim, so I try not to wear it, but I like to have them in case I want to wear them for outfits, but they are in exile. The rest of my clothes are kept right here. I wanted to have some hanging up room for clothes just because I wanted to be able to have a spot to put my heavier jackets that would take up a lot of space in bins, or things that I didn't want to get wrinkled too easily. So I have like rompers, dresses, things that would get really crinkled if I were to keep them in a bin, like my silk dresses. And then underneath my hanging up clothes, I used to have a big bin for my PJs, but then it just was an awkward size. So instead, I decided to replace it with 2 smaller bins, and I keep my pajama bottoms and my pajama tops in the other. They fit perfectly in the space, and because they're a little bit lower and flatter, my hanging up clothes don't disturb them as much, and I can get to my PJs easier. Underneath this bench, I keep 4 bags that I do need to access regularly. I have my work bag, my art bag, I have an electronics bag that has my camera, some editing stuff, a microphone, and I have my beach bag that has goggles, it has a seashell collecting bag in it, and it has some towels and a beach blanket for when I'm at lakes or beaches. Moving up here, right next to my bed, I have my board game collection. I am a really big fan of board games. Absolutely love them. My family camping trip is pretty much just board games in the mountains all week. Love it. I have my perfume box. Probably need to downsize that a little bit. I hardly wear these. I have some of my books, and this is my bin for my snake, and this is my bin for my cat. Below, of course, we have Maui's terrarium. He's in this rock right now, which is his favorite. He has a heat lamp on top. He has 2 water bowls, but he mainly only uses this one. His second hides over there. I am going to be replacing these towels with a little memory foam pad after a little bit before I start driving again. Just give him a little extra cushion. But so far, he seems pretty good. My diesel heater lives right here. Currently broken, have to replace it. And then I have a tool bag with easy access just for emergencies. This is going to be my bathroom, but right now it is nothing but a mess and some storage and then a little more mess. So I will not show this right now. I'll just have to do a really cute little bathroom tour when I actually have a toilet and a shelf above and the wallpaper is not falling down. I've got my laundry basket right here, which I love having it right here because it's not in the way and it's tucked just far enough that I can still throw my clothes in, but it does not take up any of the walkway space. Under here, when we were on the road trip, we used this as storage for everything. Computer bags, any random thing that we didn't have a space for. But after I got back and it was just me, I decided that I wanted to have a designated purpose for this. And since my cat didn't like the cat cubby, I decided to turn this into her little area. It's not all set up yet because she's at my parents' house right now, but I have a bin with some of my extra cozy, warm winter items that I hardly use just in case, and her bed's on top. And then I'll put her litter box on one side. I'm going to tuck a towel up here and use it as a wall to divide it so her litter box is separate, and put her food and water on the other. On top of her little towel, she has her little toy hung up. And I was also going to attach one of her little scratcher pads to the corner so that she could access that. And then this is just going to be completely her space because she liked hiding in here anyway on the drive. So turning it into her area just kind of felt like the most efficient use of the space. This is my bed. It is a full size. It is actually the width of a full size, but it's 13 inches longer than a queen. I just have another extra foam mattress cut out at the top to help push the mattress back so that I use up all the space. I have way more pillows than I should. I have 2 weighted dinosaurs. This is Olive and Mochi. They live up here with me. And of course I have way more stuffed animals than necessary as well. They come on my trips with me. Up here I have my books, most of my books from my bookshelf. I have a file folder, and this is Cassie's bed that she prefers to use at night. She actually loves to use my chest as a springboard to help herself get up there. It's just the sweetest thing ever. I love waking up with scratch marks on my chest. Anything to help. I have 2 outlets back here, which I use to charge my phone. I have my Nintendo Switch charging right now. Extra little storage basket for emergencies. I've got 2 windows, which brings in a lot of light, which is wonderful when I'm camping somewhere beautiful, which is not so great when I'm camping in the city. So I'm going to have to get something to cover those up when I want a little more privacy. Because right now I just pile my pillows in front of the windows and hope that nobody can see in. Ignore the insulation. It's super messy. I'm gonna cover it up, I promise, but this is one of my favorite features of the bus. I see a lot of people who live in vans or buses have ladders on the outside so they can access the roof and they can sit up there. And while I love the idea of being able to get onto the roof, I hated the idea that somebody else who's on the outside could climb onto my roof using my ladder. So I thought, how about I have kind of an inside ladder or a way to get onto the roof, but you can only get to it from the inside. So my skylight is positioned perfectly above my bed. So you can actually use the bed to step and get up through the skylight and get back down. It's pretty easy. It's not too far of a lift to get yourself up there. My friends and I hang out on top of the roof all the time. I'm going to install a roof deck eventually, but for right now, it's really fun just to be able to get up there and kind of stargaze. We actually watched a TV show on our laptop on the roof while we were camping in Lake Tahoe one day. It's just really fun, and I'm so glad I included it. You gotta do a little hop. welcome to my roof. Welcome to my rooftop deck, parked awkwardly under a tree right now. Here is my max air fan from the top. Here are my 4 solar panels. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is putting 4 more solar panels on this part right here to give my battery a little bit more juice because it's not doing so well right now. I think I'm gonna turn the skylight around so it opens the other way. And then this entire back portion, including on top of my AC unit, I will extend and have as the deck, which should still be plenty of space for us to all hang out up here, and also plenty of space for me to utilize to get some extra solar power. And then you bring the hatch down, you twist it to lock it, and you're good to go. And this is wonderful as long as you seal it properly so it doesn't leak while you're in a rainforest. Oh no. Okay, pausing the tour really quick because Maui just came out to say hi. Oh my goodness. He is so cute. Hi, Maui. When I miss down his terrarium, he likes to come out and say hi. But anyway, oh, I'm obsessed with him. He's so cute. I have 2 doors accessing the garage, but this is the one we use most of the time because the lock on this one is an absolute pain to open. So, under here, we've got a lot going on. Think of it as the junk drawer of the bus. I have some camping gear. I have leveling blocks. There's my laundry basket that was on the inside, but it mostly kind of pushes under here to save me some walkway space. I have extra tool bag. I have some things in case things break in the bus. I have extra floor tiles in case I need to replace one, as well as backsplash tiles. I have my hammock in here, an extra table leg for that table that's in the booth area in case I need to fix that for any reason. Extra blankets in case it gets really cold. These are my mermaid tails. Yes, I have mermaid tails. Go check out my Lake Tahoe vlog to see me in action. This is a outdoor table that's really easy to set up. This is a tent for my Leggable loo, so porta potty while you're traveling, just because I don't have an actual toilet yet. My parents gave that to us right before the trip and it saved our lives. My AC is running right now. Going strong, it's amazing. I'm so glad I decided to install that. My second door. So got the mermaid tail on the table from the other side. Over here I have camping chairs and my paddleboard. It is an inflatable paddleboard. And then my paddle front is right down there. This is the bed from the other side. You can kind of peek in and see the bus from the back. This was absolutely cram-packed when we were on our road trip, but now that it's just me, I actually have quite a bit of extra space under here. So I probably am gonna need to get a spare tire and have that with me because that's just a good safety thing to have. But other than that, I have room for more hobbies, more fun things to pick up as I travel. So that's kind of exciting. That is the end of my bus tour. I'm so happy with how it turned out, or how it's turning out, as it's still a little bit of a work in progress. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new here, or if you've been following along, thank you so much for supporting me. My friends and I just got back from an amazing road trip from the Pacific Northwest, but that is not where this is ending. I plan on taking this bus all across the country, and I would love to share it with you. So thank you again so much, and have a wonderful day.